Hey, my life today is completely different, man. See, for a long time in my life, I was confused. I didn't know what to do, man. I truly, honestly didn't. Coming up as a youngster, I always searched for somebody to like me and accept me. So I started doing things to rebel because the one people that gravitated towards me and I gravitated towards them was gang members, knuckleheads, thug people, you know what I mean? That's just the way it was, man. I learned at a young age how to use my hands. I grew up poor. My family wasn't wealthy. My dad was an alcoholic, man. My mom, she did her best, but she couldn't do nothing for me, right? And I hated my life growing up. I truly, honestly did, man. I hated it. I hated everything about it, man. I hated being that kid walking to school with my little sister and both of us probably stunk. The clothes we was wearing, we've had on for 2 and 3 days, man. We never knew exactly where we was going to after school. We would always get a phone call to the office to come to the office, and they would tell us which one of our aunts we was going to. Because see, alcohol controlled my dad like heroin controlled me. And I didn't like him for the longest time because of that. I truly didn't, man. I used to see these kids pull up to school, Mercedes, cars like that, right? And here we're walking in the rain, man. People eating Pop-Tarts. We didn't ever get Pop-Tarts at our house. We didn't get candy, stuff like that. We truly didn't, man. I remember times me and my sister used to walk to school. We would stop at the gas station and buy one of those dollar burritos, and me and her would split it. And that was our food. But eventually I started dealing drugs. I started gang banging. Then I started using drugs. And once I started using drugs, man, it completely tore me down, man. It really, truly did. And then I became the father that I despised so much when I was a kid. And it hurts, man. Every time I sit back and I think about missing out on my son's life when he was a kid, it tears me up, right? It really, truly does. So today, I made a promise, man, to my son that I would live every single day to my fullest potential. I would treat my recovery number one. And I do today, man. Today, me and my sons got a relationship that is phenomenal. Me and my pops, we got a relationship that's phenomenal. And my mom passed away this past October. And let me tell you something, man. My mama got to see me change my whole entire life around. If you're struggling with drugs and alcohol, man, please reach out. Reach out to Felonies to Recovery, man. Reach out to Bare Knuckle Recovery. Allow us a chance, please, to help you, man. Because I assure you, you got somebody that loves you. And they don't want to see you die, man, over an overdose. I love you guys. Stay sober.